Kris Barrilleaux, student 55787, Western Governors University. The Far Horizon is essentially 4 businesses co-located on a single property. It includes an existing restaurant and bar, which is close to the highway, close to the airport, but not very close to the local town and meeting places. There's a convention center that will be completed within the next 6 months and is planned to be the primary income for the Far Horizon venture. A motel is also planned within the 8 to 10 year time frame, will include 100 units and also a convenience store. The key to success for the Far Horizon is a unified philosophy. The individual components of the Far Horizon venture, restaurant, bar, convention center, and motel, must all work together to support each other during off-peak seasons. Please use the attachment to see the timeline for major marketing events. The existing restaurant has a salad bar which is very attractive to business clientele. The menu will also be redesigned to attract those business clientele and to reduce food costs by removing low margin items. We must ensure quality to maintain these business clientele. We must train, retrain our employees, and then cross-train our employees to work in both the convention center and the restaurant. Pricing consistency is important and will build confidence from the local community and the statewide business clientele. Familiarity with a simple pricing structure will bring back repeat business because customers know what to expect. Prices should only be increased regularly due to inflation. This will be reviewed annually and adjusted as needed. To reduce costs seasonally, we will use coupons and group discounts or gimmick discounts, only when necessary. We'll track these at the register using cash register buttons and then review them monthly to ensure that we are maintaining profitability. Customer feedback is very important. We must listen to the customer. Surveys in the store, computer surveys online, and manager interaction at both the convention center functions and daily restaurant activities. We must focus on quality and building relationships with the statewide clientele and the local community. Online ads viewed will increase statewide and national visibility. This will also help establish clientele for the convention center. With the completion of the convention center, Far Horizon will own 100% of the market for groups of over 350 people and will be able to host up to 850. As stated, the convention center will be the primary source of income and therefore critical to the overall business success of Far Horizon. The venture has a central location in the state, which makes it great for statewide events such as car shows, trade shows, antique, gun and knife shows. The convention center will also provide the restaurant with additional revenue beyond and above what the local highway and local traffic are able to provide. The convention center will help build a reputation for the restaurant. The restaurant will also help the local community and statewide community to understand the quality that can be expected from the convention center. If the convention center is finished on time, it will help to gain the confidence of both the local and statewide community, as the initial clients will be very anxious to hold their events at the convention center and need some time to plan for these events. If we're able to deliver on time the product to these customers and kick their events off, they will be very confident in our future abilities to provide those same services. Audio, video, wireless, and wired networking is necessary. This will keep the business clients coming back to the facility as these are necessary for conducting business. Projectors, kiosks throughout the locations to both let the customer know where they're at and also to become more familiar with the local community. Sports equipment and sound and lighting can influence our younger generations to engage in the convention center as well. During slow seasons, we can hold dance competitions, indoor 3-on-3 basketball tournaments, and have concessions available during these events for profit. The increased space does offer increased opportunities and does give us the opportunity to market ourselves on our meeting competitor soil. Our competition mostly consists of a community college, which has the ability to seat 250 people but does not have any food service, public locations such as the high school and the library, which seat less than 100 people and also do not have food service. By interacting with these local entities and providing food service to their meetings on site, we're able to establish the Far Horizon brand name and further expand our market size. We also, by building better relationships with the local college and local high schools, will expand our employee base and build goodwill within the community. Our major competitor is the Holiday Inn, which has the capacity to seat 350 people with sleeping accommodations. The best way to compete against this is to provide quality service transportation to and from the sleeping accommodations at the Holiday Inn and provide superior convention center accommodations. The controls that we will list include quality controls. For service, we'll look at in-house surveys. We first have to listen to the customers, and then we have to act on it. We will review these customer surveys and feedback monthly, and also review our online ratings from the statewide business advertising listings online. We'll track and report local pricing fluctuations and combat any price reductions that we have, or engage in any price reduction by offering the coupons and discounts. With the convention center, our main focus on pricing is to offer a price plus consistency. We want to charge the customer for the price of the event, a small amount for overhead, and then a premium because the Far Horizon is a for-profit venture. For the restaurant, we have the redesigned menu to reduce cost and to reduce inventory and spoilage. For the bar, we want to make sure that all bar sales are recognized, as this is a primary high margin item that we can easily increase profit from. There are some risks to the venture. Loss of control as investors are added. Investors can influence the decisions of the restaurant very heavily once they get engaged. We want to therefore make sure that we have good investors and that we decide upon good investors in the restaurant who will understand our desire to provide a quality product for a long time. Because we're in an underdeveloped community, we don't really know how the Far Horizons is going to fare. There are no predecessors to tell us how well a business of this nature will do in the area. As with any business, assimilation is always an issue. Once we become successful in the area, we run the risk of having other ventures start up a similar operation in local proximity, somewhere near the central part of the state. This would, of course, cannibalize on Far Horizon's market share. The best thing that we can do is, again, ensure the quality of the products that we're selling, and we can maintain our market share. Word of mouth advertising in a small community in a sparsely populated state, positive word of mouth advertising can do great things. Unfortunately, the negative criticisms carry about 10 times as much weight as a positive word of mouth advertisement, and in a small, sparsely populated state, the convention center and the construction of the convention center would be very big news. The local and state clientele will have daily access, if needed, if wanted, to how well and how the convention center is progressing. This combination of businesses is the first of its kind, maintains a low mortgage of only $568 a month, has a very low debt to ratio status. Debt is only about 25% of the business, and will do very well in this area. The quality of the restaurant will show the quality of the convention center in the short term until it is established. And the quality of the restaurant, because that is where we will probably initially face our convention center clients, will also show the quality of the convention center in the long run. Thank you.